Russell Simmons addressing his old sexual abuse allegations.
You said you had more foursomes than most men have partners.
Culturally, we thought that was the right way.
He might have set Kimora Lee's house on fire, all right? Allegedly. Also, Cameron goes ham on Melissa Ford.
I could have went straight to ice in the bathroom for $2,000 when you was doing waitressing. I didn't even go there.
You always jump out the window.
You think you got a lawsuit, call your lawyer. You got enough lawyers, I think they'll advise you against it. And I don't think niggas' paper is long enough for frivolous lawsuits that they don't have a chance of winning.
And we got Nelly putting a baby into Ashanti, ladies and gentlemen. We called it. We called it.
We knew that was gonna happen.
The club is shot.
And also, you know, Cardi B broke up with Offset just to avoid Christmas gifts.
Well, we're gonna get a divorce. We're gonna make an album. People are gonna want to hear the album because another rich gonna cuff me.
Cloud Babies, Elevation Nation. We're gonna talk about it.
What's up this week? I didn't get with the 1, 2, 3.
Yo, Russell Simmons is back. Oh, but he's in Bali, okay? He's closer to me because I'm in Australia, Cloud Babies. And there's a reason why this nigga's there.
Bro.
All right?
We finally know.
Son.
Finally makes sense.
Why now? Why is he coming out now talking about, yo, you know, there's allegations, you know, there was nothing coming apart.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Oprah did this and that. Like, son, come on now, son.
Oh, no.
Why are you in Bali then?
This all makes sense. This all adds up. This is all now, finally, the pieces have fell in front of me and I can put it together. All right? I was like, why is Russell Simmons doing yoga and meditation all day? What demons is he trying to hide and push down that he's got to be in a state of sleep, half meditated, doing Bikram yoga, sweating the demons out of his... I'm like, what's going on?
He raped me right up against the wall. Excuse my language. That's what he did. I had to keep this secret.
He showed up naked wearing a condom and tackled me to his bed while I screamed and fought.
Look, there's a song by Houdini. I'm a hoe, you know I'm a hoe. 3 different girls after every show. Culturally, we thought that was the right way. And a number of sexual partners in compromising positions I put myself in is beyond anybody's imagination.
9 women accused Simmons of a wide range of misconduct, from vulgar language to assault to 4 instances of rape.
Now you find out that Def Jam owner and runner himself was a bad boy back in the day.
No, he's been a bad boy.
He's been bad. You know what?
You might have teach him.
You know what?
He might have taught Puffy how to do all this craziness, bro.
Bro, I don't know about that, but maybe he was definitely involved. And you know what? Maybe that's why the Rev was like, I'm about to go back to Jesus Christ. I need the Lord and Savior because my brother's out of his mind.
Rev need to be paying for this nigga. Pray for him, bro.
Pray, yo.
If you slept with as many people as I slept with, thousands. And we're talking about 6 people.
There were like 20, right? I mean,
I spoke poorly. Oh, you mean
rape
that's not, no. Yeah. I spoke poorly to 15 of them. I mean, 12 of them. I spoke poorly all the time. I'm a Def Comedy Jam guy.
Son, he's about to buy the whole freaking Bali, son. He made a whole house, a whole villa for Snoop, and Snoop didn't even show up.
No, that's crazy. I still can't get past him getting hoisted in the air like a goddamn baby. He had it.
Wait, hold on.
Have you seen that though?
Yeah.
Come on, he had his leg up like this with another man underneath him.
Pause. Major pause. That's why he's in Bali, son. You can't do that in the States.
You can't do that in the States.
I feel like an upside down turtle. This is crazy. Oh wait, starfish. Is my butthole supposed to itch?
You
gotta pay extra in the States. You know how expensive that shit is? Dude, you know how expensive that would be in the States to get hoisted up by the waist with somebody's feet?
Yo, this nigga said Kimora Lee stole $800 million from him.
What?
Right? From stock to build a husband out. Kimora Lee's husband, new husband. What did this nigga do for $800 million bailout?
800 million, not 800,000, right?
Not 800,000, $800 million.
$1 million? Like close to a Billy?
Yes.
What?
Yes, Cloud Babies. Oh, no. I'll be mad too. Maybe set her house on fire, allegedly. Because her house got caught on fire like 2 weeks ago. Everybody was trying to blame Puffy.
It magically caught on fire?
Magically caught on fire. They go on some genie shit. Poof.
You know, just because I'm a mom, I've tried to, you know, look the other way for things and turn the other cheek. And I don't know, I sometimes feel like some of those things come back to haunt you over time?
Now, today, based on the stock, $800 million to the government, illegally. And now I'm fighting to get my half of it back. And it was in support of Tim, who, as you know, is a convicted criminal. And they stole, I think it was $6 to $8 billion from the Malaysian people. And his bail was my stock, which had no right to be.
The ember that floated into the window and the carpet.
She called the police and told the police, look, don't tell nobody where I live. You know what I mean? So now it's like a secret where she is.
Yeah,
she's in Calabasas somewhere.
Don't say that.
She's probably in Calabasas.
That's first, it's allegation. Second of all,
it is.
Second of all, don't be putting anybody on a chase.
No, that's true. That's true.
What are you talking about?
Russell Simmons paid me, man. You know what I mean? That's my homie, right?
Don't have no affiliation.
Yeah, that's
with
true.
Russell.
That's true. I'm joking.
I only
Allegations.
want
You know what I mean?
Come on, you're
I'm
my
safe.
business partner.
I don't even like this nigga like
we gotta
that.
talk to the Rev only. We gotta talk to the white collar only. Okay.
True.
Yeah. Cross.
So,
you know.
It's crazy, son. So when the Diddy stuff came out, when Casey came out, Kimora Lee was like an advocate. He was like, rip what you sow, sending like all.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? All sorts of messages on Instagram.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, her house caught on fire. Now Russell Simmons coming out talking about, she owed me $800 million.
Well, Russell's been saying a few things. There was an interview. He was getting roasted. And he was kind of like, he was getting nervous talking about, I think this Diddy situation in general has got all the old heads worried.
So there's a new allegation, son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the fourth one is more salacious to the point where Diddy had to come out and was like, look, I'm gonna start suing. You guys are going overboard.
Yeah, he's trying to protect his name and all that.
Yeah, so for 17-year-old, allegedly, son, that's not crazy.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Not good. But at the same time, I feel like all the old heads are worried because of the situation, because of Diddy. And, fair enough, Diddy's trying to handle it the way he can handle it. But it's a bad look. Mm-hmm. Whatever way you try to spin it, paint it, whatever you want to do, it's a bad look.
Destroying the empire.
Murky. Yeah. At least taint it. At least put a cobweb in looking back at it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to see it like that. Now, with Russell Simmons, I thought he was a goody two shoes. Like, not in a bad way. I thought he was just real cookie cutter, like real nice guy. Like,
that's what you know of him now.
It's interesting, the image and how it is. And he was supporting Def Jam. I used to watch Def Jam religiously with Martin Lawrence come out and hosting and all that kind of stuff. It was my favorite stuff. Bernie Mac back in the day.
The allegations are serious, bro. Like
it's
drugging
crazy.
Women, doing all sorts of craziness. Yeah, there's a documentary about that. Oprah freaking produced it. That's why he was so mad and he had to move out the States because he's scared to get served. But the thing is, nobody sued him yet, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where in the world he is. You could still sue him and then take over that empire, just like Casey did.
Damn.
Put a lawsuit against Def Jam. All his company went down.
You would think that after Bill got Bill Crosby, that everyone else would have come out the woodwork at that time.
Yeah, but they did. But, there's a lot of NDAs and paying under the table. You would not hear the stories.
Yes, you're true.
Exactly.
True that. So that's one thing. You as much as we know, imagine what we don't know.
Yeah, but we find out because the internet is great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eventually we do.
Yeah, y'all do good research.
And then we hit a report just to make sure you guys remember what happened.
Yeah,
because all the dots are connecting. Kimora Lee's house blew up, like, you know what I mean, on some movie shit, like. Dude. And then this nigga all the way in Bali talking about, she had owed me $800 million. I mean, I'm just saying. It's like Kaze Sose, son. It's a movie, son. The usual suspects, son.
Bro, the only Simmons I want to hear about is Angela. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From the back.
Yeah, man. But Gotti got that, son. Don't talk reckless. Gotti, we'll be in LA soon. Don't talk reckless.
Yeah, you're right.
So when we touch down in LA, Gotti was like, what did you say about?
Nothing.
Play the fifth.
Of course, come on.
So let's move on.
We got to.
Cameron went ham on Melissa Ford, which is only right.
I could have went straight to Ice-T fucked you in the bathroom for $2,000 when you was fucking doing waitressing. I didn't even go there. You used to fuck in the bathroom. The Kit Kat Club, one of them old ass club bitch. Stop. You a video vixen.
Wait. Melissa Ford allegedly smashed Drake for free, but charged the GOAT Ice-T $2,000 to smash in the bathroom. Nah, she's wrong for that, son. That's not law and order.
He was definitely on the court.
He was on the court.
He was on the court.
Did he hit a ball and run to one base?
And what Drake was this? This is before he got with Drake.
Is it mixtape Drake?
It's 2009.
Yo.
You know what I mean? And Queen's Flip.
Yo.
He actually, son, Cameron goes ham on the whole cast. How about that?
But bro, you know, we rock with Cameron and Mace.
I love Cameron and Mace. I'm
We
one of
really
my
do.
favorite rappers.
And Cameron has been killing it, right? And I listened to a verse that Ludacris broke down about Cameron's, and I was like, man's bars real.
Yeah.
Like he was slept on, you know what I mean? Like back in the day. But he broke the cardinal rule for me. He broke the cardinal rule, people. Don't do, if you're gonna respond and be angry about, don't do the video with the phone somewhere random.
You hate that, huh?
I hate that,
I like
bro.
that. That was good presentation,
No,
B.
dog, it's not good presentation.
Homie had the Tupac, you know what I mean, bandana cut to the front, you know what I mean, tied to the front, son.
Bro. He has a podcast.
He took his time.
He has a podcast that's one of the biggest podcasts. You do your talking there.
No.
What?
He said it. Why? The reason why he doesn't do it in there. It's a podcast. It's a show about sports, and they don't do salacious shit like we talk about in the streets. So therefore, he had to go on his live to, you know what I mean, to direct the shit, which he did. Anyway, Cloud Babies, if you didn't know, it all started because him and Mace was telling a story on his podcast.
Okay.
So when he started hitting it, I don't get head. And so she gave me head, he hitting it from the back. And he started hitting her saying you wasn't sucking money like that. I said,
Now, by saying that, they were laughing about it, And Melissa Ford was hearing about it and was like, oh, maybe there was underage girls in there. Why would you say that in the era that we in right now, in the past 3 weeks with Diddy going ham with the freaking freak off?
Is clearly locker room talk, and y'all should be able to say whatever the you want, refer to women however you want to. When is that meant for public consumption? Like, considering what we've just been listening to, stories upon stories of women coming forward and talking about the fact that is not exactly the way that I remember that story happening.
I don't think that's right what you're doing. I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like, them niggas clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. Is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Come on now! That's crazy. I don't know what you're doing. That's disgusting what you're doing.
I mean, so automatically, everybody in the podcast, Joe, Queen's Flip, Ice, everybody in there was like, whoa, that's salacious. You shouldn't say that. That's wrong. You know what I mean? So Cameron responded to that, was like, yo, you know, I'll dress you when I have time. That was the first tweet he said. He was like, yo, fuck your apology, because she apologized. He said, fuck your apology, right?
Yeah.
And then he responded after that. And that's what we saw from there.
Yeah, you know what? It's the only way that as a man and as a public figure, you have to respond this way. You have to go hard back and be like, how dare you? Because it's getting crazy out here, man. And for him especially, you don't know what kind of stories alligated.
You don't want to go against Cameron because he's going to know everything. He's going to do his research. Mad people know him. He's been in the industry forever. That's why when he broke down that she was sleeping with Ice-T, give Ice-T top in the bathroom for $2,000. I was like, yes, bring it. It was like, you from Canada. I didn't even know she was from Canada.
That's not how I was raised. Anytime you was talked about on that podcast, I either walked off. Anytime it got crazy, off the strength of me, Joe edited it out. Off the strength of me, Joe said, nah, I ain't gonna say that.
I will say it. You do understand maybe why her mind was in that, because it's been going around so much. But you have to have some common sense. If you're on the some sort of talking personality on a radio or a show or whatever, you have to know that what you say is gonna be first gonna be heard by thousands, if not hundreds, if not millions.
Millions. It's definitely millions because it's Joe.
And so when you make an allegation out like that about something that's so, the climate of it is so hot right now as a topic, you know that's gonna get some backlash. So
do you fault her for apologizing? I feel like it was okay. It was not sincere, but I feel like, okay, at least that's a bigger thing to do as a grown-up. She's like at least 53.
Oh, yeah. It's good. If you can own up to your mistake, that's you're being an adult.
It was not sincere. But another question I have for you, sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Are you blaming Joe Budden for that? Because Joe Budden could have cut that. You know what I mean? In the edit, could have cut that. Because check about. Then let's think about it. He completely. We didn't see the Tasha K, interview. He completely did not release that because Tasha K was talking reckless apparently.
Yeah.
He did the same thing to Math Hoffa. So why would you leave that Melissa Ford shit undid, knowing that it's gonna create some sort of backlash?
Look,
I'm blaming Joe.
You blaming Joe?
Yeah, I'm blaming Joe.
I can see why you can.
It's like me throwing you under the bus. You say something crazy about the Jews or something crazy, right?
Yeah, but,
and then boom, I put it there.
But it is on me though. I did say it. There has to be both has to take responsibility for that.
Now, if I sue niggas for defamation of character, I'm a sucker, right? Now, if I sue y'all niggas for defamation of character, I'm a sucker.
You think you got a lawsuit, call your lawyer. You got enough lawyers, I think they'll advise you against it. And I don't think niggas' paper is long enough for frivolous lawsuits that they don't have a chance on winning.
He's baiting for that. Joe's been fishing for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though he might not release Tasha K stuff, which makes sense because Tasha K still got $4 million to pay, and Joe doesn't want to pay some of that too.
That's true.
So it's like,
I understand his situation with Tasha K. I don't know what's going on with Math Hoffa, which is my guy. So. You know what I mean? But
I mean, there's got to be
plenty
of podcasts that people scrap anyway just based on it being bad content too.
I mean, there's a lot of podcasts we have not released.
That
but
too.
I understand that. But come on, Joe. Joe knows those are his guys. And also, too, Cameron feels some type of way because Joe has been taking shots.
Yo, back in the day, you were video vixen and stuff, and you were hoeing. Like, you like hoeing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like kind of like you might have told your girls, you might have told like, a few, oh yeah, man, I mess with I did this is this. But you didn't really tell nobody because the stigma wasn't like looked at as a positive thing. Even though maybe in small circles it would have been. Nowadays,
they let you know the body count.
It's publicly such a normal and such an and such a praise.
You could Wikipedia it now.
Bro,
it's in your Wikipedia, son.
It's just funny. I'm just like, it's blowing my mind to see the video vixens of the 2000s and 90s era come out and do podcasts now.
Yeah.
And they're dishing it.
Yeah.
And they're like, I used to mess with Tupac. What? Joe Smith's wife?
Son.
Bro, the things that are coming out.
Son.
I can't even.
Are you watching that?
I'm watching it in real time.
Have you guys been paying attention?
I'm watching it in real time saying, yo, thank God you found out about the OnlyFans. You're probably only finding out about all this stuff too. Messing with Pac. I said, yeah, with this, with that. You hear all this. You know what I mean? I mean, this is the heroin. Cloud Babies, y'all won.
We won. We always gonna win.
Nation, we're losing this battle.
Baby. Yo, right now I'm glad Russell's out here. Maybe we'll forget about Diddy's craziness because Russell's back, baby. Russell is back, Cloud Babies. I'm with it. Yo, let's move on. So Nelly got Ashanti pregnant like we predicted. Come on, that's all Irv Gotti. Somebody, can we find out what's going on with Irv Gotti, son?
Check on it.
Can we check on Irv Gotti?
Can someone do a welfare check?
I think Irv's very emotional. He didn't always put business as a priority.
She's never gonna say she was in love with me. She's never gonna say we was together.
Somebody need to find out what the hell is happening to Irv Gotti. I'm calling Bruce. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Someone call 911.
We need to check on Irv because
we need Dr. Phil.
It's only right, Cloud Babies.
We need somebody.
Nelly shot up the club, nigga.
You had to do it.
What do you have to say about that?
You had to do it.
Hold on a second. We're calling the New York News, making sure this thing ain't gonna pick up. But Cloud Babies is only right because Irv. We need to keep eye on Irv.
We gotta see if he's okay because if Irv is missing. This is dangerous situation.
This thing ain't picking
We're worried.
up. It's all right, Cloud Babies.
It's all right. He's probably looking for Irv right now. Okay?
Like she's done. What? She's fucking done. With me. Yes.
Okay? He's on the scene right now. It's okay.
Son, I'm so happy for those two, son.
Yeah,
they've been together.
Clap it up. Clap it up
man. They've been trying to do this forever.
Yo, the talented baby that's about to enter this world.
They've been trying to do this forever, son. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? I saw pictures of Nelly in all of his past relationships looking stone-faced, never smiling. Every time
he's all cheesing.
This man,
extra teeth, nigga. Why you have extra teeth?
Yo,
you feel me, Cloud Babies?
Pearly whites.
Come on, son.
Looking out here, man.
Drop them babies. But doesn't he have kids already? I'm sure Nelly have kids already. Yeah. This is gonna be Ashanti's first kids. What we gonna call the kid?
What?
Nelly Sean?
What are you talking about?
If it's a boy, Nelly Sean or Shanini. Chanelli. Chanelli for girls, son. Chanelli for girls, son. Come, babies. We're gonna make t-shirts. Chanelli is in the house, son.
Bro. We gotta hear it. We gotta come up with something better than that.
Chanelli is popping, son.
Chanelli's not popping.
Son.
Dude, Chanel is Chanel.
For a black name.
Chanel is too
better
close
than
to Chanel.
Shaniqua.
Huh?
No, we're not being racist. Better than Shaniqua. Chanel.
It's not gonna be Shaniqua.
So I bet you there's a Chanel, nigga.
Dude,
how much you
know
want
what?
to bet
There's
there's
definitely
Chanel?
Chanel. I take it back.
I
take it back.
I know my culture,
I take it
son.
back.
I'm a Brooklyn
You're
nigga,
right.
son. You feel me?
You're right, dog. You're right. I thought about it for like 2 seconds. I'm like, you're right. You're right. There is definitely a Chanel out there. I'm sorry, Chanel. My bad.
It could be a fan.
My bad.
That's a beautiful name, yo. But we're
bad.
gonna
It
go
is
with
a beautiful
Chanelly. Nelly is Shanti's baby. It's gonna be beautiful. What do you predict? Boy or girl?
It's gotta be. I gotta see.
He said gotta be. You gotta be shit.
I want to see a boy so they can put Air Force Ones on it like Nelly. You know what I mean?
Air Force One.
Right,
I feel you, son. I feel you. I feel you, son. You know what I mean? But Ashanti, bro, we need the baby hairs. We need a baby girl for Ashanti representing the new next.
Hey, about time too. Cause I was thinking about, man, Ashanti's been out here waiting to get. She's been waiting out
get
here in
baby
bikinis,
fight,
in the beaches, and the pools. Nelly's been watching these Instagram videos for about 2 years.
Meanwhile, Irv
look
got
at
his
this,
losing
like,
his shit, put the Marshberg in his mouth every time, like.
Bro, oh my god, bro.
We need to find this nigga, son. I need to call everybody I know in New York and Boston, son. No, he's not all right. It's not all right.
It's gotta be heartbreaking.
He
news,
made
though.
that happen, son.
Bro. It's gotta be heartbreaking news.
He went to Drink Champ and lost his shit.
That's gotta hit you in there.
Son.
Irv Gotti got God on that.
Every action, there's a reaction. That's a perfect chemistry class for you right
Bro,
now.
that's a chemical reaction. Goddamn. That's a childbirth right there, dog. That's
It's
goddamn-
brilliant. I love it, Cloud Babies.
That's a.
What do you guys think?
Hey, I'm happy for them too. It's like that's literally like a old like hip hop Hollywood story of a love couple that figured it out eventually. You know, it's what we always want to be like. I hope Nelly and Ashanti get together, and they did.
Yeah,
they got it together.
I hope they stay together though. I want it to be that
Black
powerful
love?
black love, like you know what I mean?
But
Because we need that.
we don't have
the
that
J
anymore.
and we have J and B.
Oh, bro, yeah.
We have Denzel and his girl.
Denzel and his wife.
You know what I
is
mean?
really
Those are the people we don't talk about off the radar. That's what we love. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Those are the powerful stuff. There's no clouts.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm.
That's the only thing
And it's a
we got.
beautiful story because we all know it. We grew up together. We know it. We know Irv was hating. He's a, you know what I mean? The catalyst of the story. You know, we know all of this stuff. So it's just like we witness it together, Cloud Babies. This is our story.
It is. It's a true love story.
Yeah, we all wanted
for the
this.
hip hop community. You know,
We all hated on Irv when he went reckless, and I was like, yo, this thing is a fuckboy. What? I was voting for Ashanti and Nelly ever since. I was like, no, this thing is a fuckboy. Let's go. Get together, make babies. I wanted to have like 5 babies.
Yeah, crazy.
And call one of the babies Irv. Fuck it.
dude.
Yeah, son. Irv Jr., son.
No, the disrespect on that would be wild.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they don't break up, like or break up and keep getting back together, like we got Cardi B and Offset. Can we talk about
every
it?
year, son?
Yo, it's a yearly
What are we
thing.
doing?
It's an annual thing.
Talk about
It's
it,
on
bro.
the calendar.
I'm upset.
Okay, so
I'm upset for upsets.
Yo, and you know the crazy thing is, I knew something was up when I saw Cardi B posting up athletic wear with ass.
You think he cheated though? Is that the allegation? Is that why they breaking up?
Bugging me, man. This is what bugging me. Offset was like one of the few guys that was full on supportive of Cardi B all the time, like openly, like man, she's bad, like videotaping her, like how proud he is and how dope it is having her as a woman and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, I just hate that if he cheated, the optics of that, I'm like, man, all this BS, bro.
You gotta get rid of that weight. And when it comes to that weight, it's just like that weight, I'll say mentality, procrastination, laziness, and people.
I'm never gonna believe all that shit again. Don't be posting your girl.
I think
like
she's
that.
talking about they grow apart. Like they, you know what I mean? The relationship,
right.
they just, but.
Oh man, this is bugging me. Cause I feel like nothing has longevity anymore. A relationship has there's no we gonna work things out. There's no such thing.
Son, I feel like my iPhone battery life is lasts longer than some of these relationships, bro. It's freaking crazy. It's like every time I turn around, every year, son.
It's because it's options, bro. It's because it's like for
Instagram, son.
Oh, it's anything.
Instagram
It's
was just
accessible.
BBLs. You know what I mean?
Bro,
You just like
it's the
enough.
internet.
You
It's
just
the
like.
internet. So you got first, you're like presented with all this option, which is maybe the 5% of the world, 5% of the best looking, baddest girls, right? But you're like, damn, I could have this. You're like,
I still
damn,
got the best of the house
I could
though.
have
You got
this.
Cardi B in the house though.
Yeah, I know, but this is the problem, right? Because of the option, you're looking for very small reasons to jump. And you know what? It's like not a lot of incentive to stay anymore.
That's true.
You're like, oh yeah, I can just trade up. It's like getting a new car these days.
Yeah.
You know, people used to own cars for like 10, 12, 15 years back in the day. Take
Not
care
anymore.
of it.
If you're 5, 6 years, they gotta need a new car,
They used to
son.
take the car to the mechanic, replace parts, you know, make it custom. Nowadays, everyone's like, nah, we're gonna trade that motherfucker in. We're gonna trade it and we go to the dealership, we get it. Dealership is Tinder and Hinge.
I don't understand why people don't start leasing.
Bro,
You get a new car every 4 or 5 years.
That's what people doing.
Why buy a new car?
Look at the Kardashian template.
Yeah.
That's called leasing men.
Yeah.
Right there, bro. They
Everything
lease
is
for
gonna
a
be
little
leasing
bit.
now.
They
From-
lease.
yeah.
You enjoy the good looks. You enjoy the new car smell for a little bit. You drive it. You abuse the shit out of it. You drive it down the mountain real fast, and then you give it back to the dealership and you walk the fuck away. And this is what
They
happens.
devalue it anyway. So,
This is-
so I don't know. It's why you want to own no pink slip for me in a car. Fuck
Bro,
it.
it's a
In the
new
house, yes.
relationship standard, you know?
Yeah.
And it was funny. I was actually listening to somebody talk about this. Like, with relationships, it's almost like, man, the whole dynamics have to shift for it even to be plausible nowadays with how options are set, especially if you're an attractive person.
Yeah.
You're like bombarded. Imagine craziness, man. The world out here. How you
So
gonna be together?
monetize.
Cardi B and Offset can't be together after all that?
Yeah.
After all that showboat?
But you think they playing with us though? Is that like a?
If they're
Because it
playing-
could turn that to a reality TV show. Right after Christmas, February, or they get back together, they have a show. That's money, son.
Well, we're gonna get a divorce. We're gonna make an album. People are gonna want to hear the album because of it. Another rich gonna cuff me.
Bro, they don't.
Every year they break up. I don't even believe this. I don't even know why we're covering it.
Yeah,
I know it's the trending topic, but like,
But at the end of the day, it's not a good example in a weird way. This sucks. I don't really like saying that either, because you don't want to put it on a celebrity to be an example for how people should act. Because we as a people shouldn't be following celebrities and how they act to a T. We should be admiring what they do, but not following what they do exactly. That's make your own decisions, right? But at the same time, there was such a power couple. So it's sad to see it. It's sad to see it go up and under, because now you can have everyone be like, that's normal.
they just have kids. That's my
And
only
that's
concern.
sad,
So it's
even
just like
sadder.
that. You know what I mean? It's not about clout anymore. And
You're right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you're bored, like, you know, if you're bored having relations with your partner, like it's not spicy enough anymore, is that a reason enough to go your own way?
Yeah, well, you don't know the drama that's going on behind it.
That
It could
used
be
to
more
not-
than sex. It
Yeah.
could be, you know what I mean? Both of them are artists. They got to travel. They barely see each other, I'm assuming.
true.
They have kids. So that could hinder a lot of stuff in the relationship.
That's true.
So sometimes it's not about sex. To the people, because, you know, Cardi B is so hot and so attractive. And I guess to the female, Offset is attractive. So they automatically think of sex. But it could be something way more than that. It could be like lack of time or spending time together, time for the baby. Like, you know what I mean? Just a reset instead of an
Yeah.
offset.
Well,
Now,
maybe.
Offset is upset.
Maybe it's just a break. Who knows? But they did unfollow each other on Instagram, and we all know
That's
in the
big.
in the age of social media.
That's big, Cloud Baby. That means they break up. That's it.
And
That's
unfollow.
it. Child support
Bro,
next.
if the pictures disappear and the unfollow, you
The block?
the unfollow. Ooh.
Yeah, it's serious. No, it's serious.
It's real.
It's serious.
Bro.
Disregard everything I said about the baby. Now it's serious.
It's serious.
If you unfollow each
It's
other on this,
unfollow.
oh shit.
I told you. I told you serious
I
stuff.
didn't know it was that serious.
Come on, man.
They really unfollow each other on
Unfollow.
Instagram.
No more. One less digit on that follow number.
That's it, man.
I tell you that.
That's it. It's
So-
a rap, Cloud Babies. Come on, please. No.
They're doing that.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. We gotta talk about new.
The entire genre of reggaeton is being sued, okay, by copyright infringement. Now, Cloud Babies, black
Aye.
people cannot own anything. You know that. You know that. Story we all know is from Dembo. You know what I mean? 2004. It's been recorded. Jamaicans was moving to Panama to help with the canal. You know what I mean? They help each other, and then that's how the music flourished. But 2004 roll out. You know what I mean? Daddy Yankee came out with Gasolina, and then all the Puerto Ricans thought they made this shit, but no. Tum, taka, ta, tum, taka, ta. Taka, 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 taka. Boom. You know, it was just a space for DJs to kind of like how rap started, you know what I mean?
Right.
So the DJs in between interlude, they'll just play those 3/4 sound so they could rap with each other, and like, you know what I mean?
If you've ever heard reggaeton, you've probably heard that running underneath. You could say somewhere between 3/4 to 100% of all tracks contain these actual sounds.
I'm stuck on the fact that you said Daddy Yankee. Gasolina, right? Because that was a hit.
That was a hit. That was the early first reggaeton,
they're getting
international shit.
They're getting sued. And he's like the forefather. No wonder he's giving his life to Jesus. I just saw this.
To Jesus, nigga.
He's like, I'm out. I'm done.
As soon as this lawsuit, they've been talking about it for the past 6 months.
Yeah, he was like,
the lawsuit about to come. He was like, now he's with Jesus. Now we need that Jesus money now.
Sign of the crosses, bro. He's wearing a suit.
Give it to the Jamaicans, man.
He's going on mission.
He's going on a mission.
About to go to some island, somewhere remote. Talk to some village.
Come on, B.
Come on, B.
Is this serious? You think that lawsuit is gonna happen? I mean, the whole reggaeton genre?
No, not the whole. Well, you can't get everybody. You can't get everybody in the courtroom. Nobody's gonna show up on time.
Puerto Ricans are black. Puerto Ricans are black.
I wouldn't be on time. What are you talking about?
They try not to be black, but them niggas is black. They're showing up.
Bro, that'd be a 24-hour live stream court event.
My nigga Yomo, Tango, all of them niggas in jail. Nah, son, we can't have that, son. No. We cannot have Coquella in jail, son. We cannot have Bad Bunny in jail, my nigga.
It gets weird. Oh, look, you can't get mad at a music, like art, imitating art, right? Yeah, exactly. Look, it's been happening over eons since music began. A new kind of segue or a new kind of avenue of music gets birthed out of an original, right? It just happens.
Yeah.
And it might take on a whole nother life, or it might mirror the old style very similarly. But that's happened all the time. Come on.
So you think there's no leg to stand on? I mean, the beat
but that's like heavy metal going off the rock and roll.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, come on.
But Jamaica, you're right. Jamaica needs some respect. They need to be recognized for the reggaeton. Reggaeton is popping right now. You have Ed Sheeran remixing it, making it popping. It's getting more and more. We thought reggaeton was gonna die.
As long as reggaeton gives some props to reggae, then we're good, right? Like, as long as they get a little props.
You think Bad Bunny is gonna say thank you to the Jamaican?
I want him to come out with dreadlocks. I want him to come out with with the colors, with a Rasta fit.
That's the first thing they need to sue. You gotta go for the big dog. You gotta go for Bad Bunny.
Yeah, he's got the money. Who else is gonna go after?
There's a lot I can
Anuel?
Anuel.
He already lost his girl.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna take Anuel. We're gonna take Daddy Yankee. We're gonna take Yomo. We're gonna take Coquella.
He's working for Christ.
Even Mexicano 777. I know that nigga there. That's my nigga. We taking every. I'm talking shit. Those are my people, son. God damn it.
Watch, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm even coming for Tony Lenta, okay? Shit.
Spicy.
Don't get me started with these niggas.
We need to put some ice on this. Speaking of ice, Vanilla Ice has been out here, man.
That's my nigga,
He's been hanging out with Pablo Escobar.
With my nigga, son. I've been telling you, son. Because of Vanilla Ice, there will not be no death row, son.
Wait, Pablo Escobar came to your house?
Yeah.
What year was this?
I hung out with Pablo Escobar many times, and Juan Almeida, Pepe Nunez, Ralph, and everybody from Cocaine Cowboys, and we were all friends, and I took first place in the Miami Offshore Grand Prix, and they would land helicopters in my house constantly on Star Island.
Suge Knight just freaking herb him, take his money, and start death row. So I really appreciate Vanilla Ice. We've been joking of Vanilla, but this nigga had money since he was 16. They hanging with Pablo Escobar and all sorts of shit, nigga. When was the last time you hang with a real gangster?
I don't want to.
Not them internet gangsters or the street gangsters.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Pablo, nigga.
I like my life.
Racing boats.
I like waking up in the morning without no bullet holes in my goddamn chest. I like that.
Yo, son, it's the greatest.
No. You don't want to mess with that. What are you doing with mobsters?
Son, he said he didn't have internet or Google at that time, so he didn't know who the fuck he was hanging with.
True.
So he, he's been in Star Island before all the niggas.
True, they must
in
be the
Star
best
Island.
to party with. I take that back. You know what I mean? They must be nice dudes. You don't get in the wrong side, it'd be cool.
Son, the story is brilliant, son. So he's hanging in Miami, you know what I mean? So he have all those boats, because that's why he collected fancy cars and boats.
Right.
So some people was like, yo, I want to race you. So everywhere he went, he was like, yo, I'll beat you in my racing, my boats and cars,
About Vanilla Ice, right?
Yeah.
This is why he went broke, right?
That nigga did not go broke. Don't disrespect Vanilla, son. That nigga's rich.
This is why he went to MTV and started building houses, right? In real estate, right?
Real estate, son. He took over, son. That
Now
nigga's been making
he's
money.
doing great. Now he's a mogul. All right,
Son,
I will say that.
I disagree with that statement, son. He never lost money like that.
Really?
He never lost money like that. Compared to our favorite rappers,
boats and cars.
Son, you want to
They
talk about
depreciating assets.
Yeah, you're right. But real estate, he keep on flipping shit.
Now,
you know what I mean?
He learned in his elder age when he had white in his hair.
Did you know Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go is the highest paid music in the whole genre right now? The Ninja Turtle shit.
Damn, really?
Yeah, you keep on sleeping on Vanilla like I have.
Yeah, Wiz been sleeping on Vanilla Ice, man.
That Ninja Turtle freaking song, son.
Oh, he had bars too. Vanilla, huh?
No, let's not talk about bars. This nigga had
See?
no bars.
There's
This
a
nigga had
limit.
no bars. Of course, that's the limit. That's the
Bro,
limit.
Vanilla
Shout out,
Ice?
babies.
Ice, baby.
Don, 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 don. He even stole that. You know what I mean? That's my nigga.
Bro,
though,
the MC Hammer pants is the one that got me.
Did you know the story about the MC Hammer? That's because he opened up for MC Hammer, and then his AR was like, "Yo, you know, he was just coming out, so he didn't know he was young, son. He was like 15, so he was like, "Yo, how about you dress up like this nigga since you opened up for him?" And then he kept that style. He didn't know, son.
No.
So I'm learning all this shit now. I used to hate on this nigga, you know what I mean? But that's my nigga now, son.
We're fans of Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, man, come on, B.
I don't
I'm a
know.
Vanilla Ice fan, son.
I respect his real estate and his carpentry work.
That's my guy now, son. That's my guy.
That's right.
Cloud Babies, Elevation Nation, this ain't your first time.
Better be not your first time, and if it is, what the hell you been doing this whole time?
This ain't your
Hit
first
the
time in
subscribe
YouTube.
button.
Like, subscribe,
Hit
and
the button.
all that. I don't tell you guys that every 15 minutes because it's annoying seeing a little pop thing come up.
Yeah,
but you already know what to
we
do.
waited
man.
right till the end because we know we got you by now.
Yeah.
So hit the goddamn button.
We got a store, check it out, all that good stuff.
Got merch.
Thank you so much for your time.
Let's go.